What's up, you guys? You know exactly why you clicked on this video based on the title, so we're going to jump straight into it. First, we're going to go into Canva. You're going to create an account. And we're going to decide on what logo or whatever you're putting on your poly mailer. Now, I do say when you are creating a logo and you're looking for the right font, choose a font that's going to be kind of easy to weed out, because those skinny little mini fonts, they are doable. You can do it, but it's very you're going to kind of have a little bit of a hard time. But if you don't mind a little challenge, then go ahead and choose whatever font you would like. This is my logo here for Embody. So I'm just going to go ahead and size it up a bit. And what you're going to do is you're going to click download, and you can leave it on PNG. It works for me. And then you want to hit transparent background, and then go ahead and then hit download. But since I already have my logo and everything, I don't need to hit it. I just showed you how to do it. But once you have that downloaded, you want to go to Cricut. We're going to let this load. Now, Cricut has their logos in there that you can use. They're already pre-made. If you wanted to add something else onto the poly mailer, like this flower, the lips, whatever, they have a variety of logos. You want to hit new project. And while we're in our new project, now basically this is the mat, your Cricut mat. So you want to upload your image. And as you can see, I already have my image uploaded. So all I have to do is just go ahead and click that. Now, I really hope that you looked at your poly mailer already and measured it, sized it, so you know exactly how large you would like it. You would like your logo. And right now I'm just sizing it to the size I want. This is a good enough size for me, so I'm just gonna move it over a bit. And next, I'm just going to duplicate it. Yep, so all you had to do was just right click and hit duplicate. Can't talk to this morning. So now we're going to hit make. So this next prompt is very important, because our last prompt that we just did was really mainly focused on the sizing of the logo, right? But this prompt is really crucial because we need to line our logo up of how it needs to be cut. So as you can see, there's red-lined borders around the perimeter of the Cricut mat, excuse me. And so those are indicators that if you put your logo on top of, above these red lines, touching the red lines, it's gonna cut your logo improperly. So we want to make sure our logo is as far away from these red lines as possible without wasting our vinyl. But make sure, because in this video I actually did mess up and forgot to realign and adjust my logo, and girl, I messed up, and it didn't even cut the top half of my logo. So I had to redo it and I ended up wasting vinyl. So be mindful of that. So now that we on this prompt, I'm going to show you how to load your Cricut mat in first before we get to the next. So now that we got the computer part out the way, I'm going to show you how to load your mat into your Cricut machine so we can do this project. So you're going to take your board that comes with your Cricut machine, or sometimes some people order it separately. Mine's came with a mat. So first off, we're going to take off the screen protectors. And this is literally some vinyl that I got from actually the Dollar Tree, just for some practice type, because I didn't want to use my good vinyl on some practice sheets. So if you know what I mean, if I made that make sense. But okay. So you're just gonna lay it on your Cricut mat. All right, so I don't do it no fancy way, but I just cut it down. And we doing like 4 to 5 logos. Okay, boom. As you see, my cut is not perfect. Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna re-stick it on there. Okay. Make sure it's nice and smooth. You can also take your scraper and kind of just make sure that it's smooth on that paper. On that mat, and make sure like it's sticking on there, or you can just use your hands. Okay, so now I'm gonna load this. I'm gonna open my computer so I can start this. I'm gonna load it in arrow going in toward the Cricut machine. And okay, boom. So when you're on this screen, you want to press your up button in first. Is flashing our Cricut C. I call it the Cricut C. So now it's ready, and now it's preparing on my laptop. Hopefully that flash is not interrupting the scene here, but okay. So as that is cutting our logo out, so now on our screen it is prompting us to unload the mat. So what you want to hit is done, and it is going to release that mat, and we're going to take the mat out and we're going to skip the weeding. Okay, so now we're going to take our vinyl and take it off our sticky mat. And be gentle, don't be as rough as I'm being. I don't really, well, I do care, but I don't care because this is just some practice vinyl that I got. So after you're done with your mat, go ahead and cover it. Sorry, my camera cut off. But this is why I say it's so important to make sure that when you get to the, when you're lining it up on the actual mat, when you get to that next screen and the red line, the border lines, make sure that you readjust that, because this is going to happen if you don't. I don't know if you guys can see it. You guys can't see it, but if you are above that red line, then it's not going to cut out properly. So we got some that I can see here. So what I'm going to do is cut what is good. So I'm just going to cut this and I'm going to be right back. Yep. So we have all our strips cut. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the weeding part. So we're going to get our reader utensil here. And let me adjust this camera. So, my little affirmation wall. I started. My sticker fell. But okay, so what we're gonna do, oh, and please excuse the nails, I'm gonna do them later, but we're just gonna weed it. Just be very careful. And for you guys who are new to Cricuts, completely like how I was, there's a big difference between iron-on vinyl and I think it's like regular vinyl, just it says vinyl on it or something like that. So because regular vinyl is just going to be like it's going to be sticker based, so like I could stick this onto my laptop or onto my desk or whatever, but with iron-on it's more for fabric, so you're going to have to use some type of heat press or so to get it to stick, because it won't stick on its own. It would, if I put iron-on on this, it would just slide off because it's not a sticker base, you know what I mean? So boom. So we're just going to keep weeding this out. I'm going to weed out the bee. Boom. Myself. There we go. All right, so now I don't know if y'all can see it. Maybe I should turn down this brightness some. Okay, can y'all see it? Okay, y'all will be able to see it in a minute. So for this step with cutting out your transfer tape, use your logo as a guide so you can have the correct width and height, so that it'll be a easy transfer over onto your poly millers. Now what we have is transfer tape. It says it right on there, transfer tape. And what this is going to do is going to pick up these stickers. So I'm going to lay it down like this. And I want to make a note that with your transfer tape, it is reusable. So you can reuse it after you're finished. As long as it has it's still sticky, you still can use it. I had to look that up because I was like, do I have to throw it out every time I use it? No. So I literally used this last night, and I did like about 6 bags last night. And it's still sticky today, so I'm still able to use it. You want to make sure this is nice and flat. Make sure you lay it nice and flat on your sticker, whatever you're trying to pick up. Use your utensil to get out any air bubbles and to also make it flat. It's also crucial to flatten it out from the back. You can also do the front too. Okay, it just helps it stick to the transfer tape better. All right, so now I'm going to take my transfer tape and allow it to pull up my logo. See how it's just transferring on there? Nice and easy. So boom. Now I'm going to get my poly mailer and I'm going to show you guys how to apply that to our poly mailer. Be right back. So now we have, I'm going to put that to the side right quick. And I have my poly mailer here. And this is a 12 by 15, I believe. And I ordered this on Amazon. Okay. So then we're going to take our transfer tape with our logo on it. And we're just going to center it where we think is right, where we want it. Ooh, shoot, I kind of landed that a little too fast, but I think it's in a good place. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to use your tool here. Okay, sorry, my storage literally sucks on my phone, guys. Like, I gotta do better. I have so much footage on there. So now, all right, so now you're gonna take your transfer tape and allow it to place your logo on your bag. Boom. And then put your transfer tape to the side somewhere. And there you go. Voila. Here's your poly mailer. Simple, easy. It didn't break the bank. So if you guys like this type of content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel to follow the journey and also become motivated for your journey as well. Peace.